name is Rajvi and I'm a solutions consultant with Exterprise. In this video, I will be demonstrating how ServiceNow can help nonprofit organizations streamline and automate their customer service management operations. Exterprise created a quick start implementation program specifically for nonprofits to streamline processes, improve service delivery, and enhance the overall experience for your customers and community. Here we are starting off in the customer service portal. This is the centralized portal where we will house everything for your customers. We can offer a range of different products and services to your customers, and this is where they can go in and submit a case ticket, browse the knowledge base, and utilize and leverage different self-service options. For today's scenario, we will be utilizing the persona of Rajvi. And I am a customer of Exterprise. So this is a personalized service portal for me to log into to get that proactive issue resolution. The platform is role-based, meaning my role defines what I have access to within ServiceNow. I do want to point out that the portal is completely configurable to your liking, so anything and everything, whether that be the widgets that you see on the screen, the header menu, the branding, the UI, it's all completely customizable. Let's start by taking a look at the importance of having a really robust knowledge base, which enables sharing of information and can provide users with troubleshoot information, self-help, and task resolution. Here we have categories for different articles, and we can have different subcategories as well. We also have a search bar, so we can use a keyword to look up a knowledge base. Let's click into one of these, for example, and we can add text, videos, images, PDFs, links to any other knowledge base from Microsoft, etc. So we have all of those capabilities available. Further down, we also have two options down here, which we can ask our end users to rate the article, or we can ask them to let us know whether if it was helpful in resolving their issue or not. And all of this, rating the article, saying if it was helpful or not, it all ties in with performance analytics and knowledge management for our IT agents and for our admins and everyone else on the back end to use that as data and see which knowledge bases aren't performing as well, which should we remove, which topics are being searched up a lot more often. All of those are some key metrics that we may need to look at when considering the knowledge management. Performance analytics is an attractive feature that helps content owners and managers determine the usage and the quality of their articles. So currently I am logged in as John Jason, who is an Exterprise agent working on resolving customer issues. He can log into his native UI and track all the performance analytics. Here, as we can see, we currently have the Exterprise Knowledge Management dashboard pulled up. I can look at the ratings of my knowledge articles. I can look at the different topics of my knowledge bases and so on. I also have different dashboards that I can look at. For example, my customer service agent dashboard, which will show me all of my open cases. I can look at my case counts. Again, same thing, select and unselect certain things to see different graphs. I am also able to look at my group's open cases as well as my organizational trends. Dashboard itself is highly customizable and agents can make multiple dashboards. John is able to add different widgets as necessary to really customize this dashboard and truly use the data he needs to function day to day. He's also able to share the dashboard with different groups, users, and roles as needed. All right, hopping back over to our customer view in this customer service portal, let's take a look at case management workflow next. So it is a system for capturing and tracking the details of our customer service request or issue. So for customers in ServiceNow, a service request or an issue is typically considered a case. So here I'm going to say that for our scenario today, I'm having an issue with a software that I have purchased from the company, and as a customer I would like to report an issue. So what I can do is I can go ahead and select the most relevant case to start, fill out all the necessary information. As you can see, some fields are auto-populating, some may not. So what I can do is I can go ahead and fill in all of that necessary info and say that I'm having issues regarding the software. Put something in the description. And submit this ticket. So once submitted, this will trigger a case workflow in the back end. So I'm able to come back in here and check the status of my case. From right here, I'm also able to make comments. I'm able to look at the activity stream, able to make any attachments if necessary to help support my case with any screenshots, for example, or any images that may support my issue that I'm facing from here in the service portal. I can also check the status of my case using the virtual agent, which provides more of a messaging interface for your customers to resolve common requests. So with the help of the chatbot, you can truly redefine the support experience by letting your customers get that resolution in seconds with no wait time and also with no live agents available. So the virtual agent can be set up in a controlled loop where the bot and the user go back and forth with pre-built topics. Currently, there are over 110 pre-built topics, and a lot of them can also be mirrored in other conversational apps such as Microsoft Teams, Slack, etc. Or we can keep the conversation free-flowing in where the user types a couple of words and the bot uses natural language understanding to comprehend. The bot is even able to recognize if the customer is typing a positive message or a negative message, and is able to escalate a situation to a live agent if needed. So this is truly one of the most valuable ticket deflection tools available right here on the service portal, and it's neatly tucked away on the bottom right. As you can see, the chatbot has been set up to greet the end user as well as send out any planned outage notifications to the end user. So that way your customers are aware when there is a planned outage or a planned service degradation, and they don't have to necessarily submit a new case or a ticket to notify you of the issue. Here we also have additional support options where we can contact the live agent directly. We can input any of your call support information as well as any email customer support information. Here, when I click on Show Me Everything, here are some of the most typical common examples of topics that your end users will be able to use your virtual agent for. So for us, we can sort of look at our case status of all the cases that we currently may have open in our system. So when I click on check case status, it will only show me the cases that are opened by me. Since this is a demo instance, we have a lot of cases open, but just wanted to point that out, that it won't show all the cases open in the system, just the ones that you've opened. I just clicked on one for an example, and as you can see here, once you click on the one, you're able to look at the state and the priority in the short description. Again, these fields can be changed if needed, and you can also make updates. You can contact an agent, add comments, pictures, what you have you, right here from the virtual agent. Shifting gears a little bit, I'm going to go back to John Jason's account, who can be seen as an Extra Prize employee and will be working on Rajvi's case. as an internal employee in this interface. Now we can set predefined conditions on how we are allocating the tickets to agents, which can be called assignment rules in ServiceNow. We can auto assign a ticket to a user or a group based on roles or even ticket type, perhaps the agent's qualifications or if they have proper certs. And we can also sync it with your agent's work schedule, etc. We are also able to use the round robin approach, where if we have 5 active agents, ticket 1 goes to agent 1, ticket 5 will go to agent number 5, and then ticket 6 will go back to agent 1. Agents can look at cases in 2 different views. First being this agent workspace and this configurable workspace view. This may look a little more familiar. As you can see, we have a dashboard sort of capability where we're able to drill into different items. Similarly to the portal, agent workspace is also configurable. We are going to look for the case that we started on the portal. So I can go ahead and look at all cases. Close this up. As you can see, this is the case that we had created on the portal as Rajvi. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Here, if you wanted to not have auto assignment rules, we would be able to assign the ticket to ourselves manually as well. That is also an option. Here we're able to see all the information that we had inputted. We can also have access to customer information, their contacts, claims overview, policy overview, things of that nature. We also have customer activity, so we're able to look at how many cases that the customer has currently going on and any sort of activity they may have in their instance currently. We have also configured a SLA, which will define a set amount of time for the case to reach a certain condition to ensure that the cases are closing and or getting resolved according to the expectations set by the customers. Here the service level agreement is set up depending on the case priority. There may also come a time where John may need help from a different department to help him close this case. So we can create a task and assign it to that group or a specific agent, example, Andy Walker in our case. Andy can work on this task and close it. Once the case has all their associated tasks closed, only then can the case close overall. Additionally, in ServiceNow, we have options where John will have to add additional resolution notes or resolution codes in order for him to move on to the next step and actually close the case out. So those options are there with mandatory fields that are required to be filled out before moving on to the next step. As the state of the case gets updated, the proper email notifications will be sent out to the right people. We can also send notifications via Teams or other platforms to both internal users as well as external users. Here in this middle pane, we have an activity stream of all the different updates that are being made in our ticket. And then lastly, a feature of ServiceNow is Agent Assist, which Agent Assist will take our description field and with the help of AI, recommends helpful articles which can result in faster closure times. Once the case closes, we can send our end users an email notification. We can even send her a survey to follow up after the case closure. We create surveys to measure customer service experience and use the assessment data to make more informed evaluations. That wraps up our demo for customer service management in ServiceNow. We hope you found this demo helpful. For more information, please visit extraprise.org or feel free to email us at np@extraprise.org. Thank you.